y'all. Thanks for stopping by the Obviously Lee Authentic channel. My name's Leah, that's spelled L-E-A and not L-E-A-H. And we're going to be talking about Married to Medicine. Y'all, my mom hates this wig, but I love it. She said it gives her like Diana Ross, like I'm about to go sing with the Pips. But for real, y'all, I'm kind of over Married to Medicine. It really didn't give me what I thought it was going to give me. I'm kind of ready for the reunion and things of that nature, but I'm trying to stay consistent with videos, and also I'll be going on vacation to see my sister, so I'm really happy because school is out and I haven't been able to like see her in person. So I'm excited, but I don't want to get too far behind when I go see her. So I'm trying to like I just said, stay consistent. But let's talk about it. I didn't take notes. So if I forget something, my bad, y'all. My bad. I guess we'll start off. It started off with Quad, Anila having a lunch date, and then Contessa, Simone, and Toya having a lunch date. So basically with Quad and Anila, they're talking about Toya and about how Toya has changed. And then Quad, I don't know, Quad is just so dramatic to me in the sense of like, I don't think she takes ownership for the things that she's done, because she was like, because basically Anila says she feels like not Quad, but Toya has begun belittling her. And if that's how she feels, then like there's no need for y'all to be friends, because you should never be in a relationship with someone, friendship or whatever, where you feel like someone is trying to diminish you. And basically Anila was like, Toya was different, but then Quad was like, you shouldn't be friends with someone who diminishes you. But I was like, you used to do that. That's my thing that I can't with Toya, with Quad, is like, Quad tries to act like she's so above everything. But like I said last season in my previous videos, you treated the ladies like garbage. Like, you diminished your friendship with them just off the strength of the sister circle, because you thought you were going to be able to like roll out and like you thought you didn't need the show anymore. So it's kind of like pot meet kettle, in my opinion. And then we see Contessa, Simone, and Toya talking. And like Contessa said, Toya isn't taking ownership. I don't think fully, if I had to rate like blame of how the breakdown in the relationship between Anila and Toya happened, I would say it's kind of like 40-60. No, 70-30. 70% is Toya's fault, because in my opinion, it's like, you introduced Anila to the group. Y'all were friends, like, because Toya even said we've been friends for years. So I'm feeling like if y'all were that good of a friendship, y'all should be able to talk to each other. I think Toya is looking for blind loyalty to Anila, but Anila is branching out because, like I said, Anila needs to pay for that house because Kieran is over her. So what I didn't like is that Anila was talking to Quad about her issues when Anila knows that Quad and Toya don't like each other. So I would be looking at her funny too, like, girl, why are you talking to my enemy about me? And then on top of that, Toya's whole thing about like Anila's not loyal, when it's just kind of like, well, you haven't really been that loyal to her, so why are you expecting the same amount of like loyalty and respect, in my opinion? So I was just like, yeah. But I don't know, Toya is looking for Anila to say sorry first before she says sorry. And it also feels like Toya is just in like a mood, like a pissy mood. So I'm just kind of like, what is really going on? Like, is it the effects of the whole, like, panorama, and she's just having a hard time dealing with it? Or is Toya just going through something where she's just like, I feel like being a B to everybody? So then we switch over to the couples event. So it was Contessa, Scott, Simone, Cecil, and Toya and Eugene. And Simone invited everybody. I was kind of surprised that she didn't invite Jackie and Curtis and then Heavenly and Damon. But I think she was trying to guard Toya because Toya not seeing it for Jackie or Heavenly. And then Quad ain't got nobody. And then we know Lisa Nicole's man ain't gonna come on here, and neither is Carrie's man. So she had to go for like this couple. But I think it went well. Like, it actually made me see Contessa's side, and like I'm starting to see where she's coming from. I don't like her delivery because it's shady, but I'm starting to see where she's coming from in reference to Scott, because I don't like if I'm having a moment, don't tell me to relax. When she was crying because she felt like he was trying to tear her down, and I think she explained it better when she was like, I feel like I'm like we're fighting and we're tearing each other down, and now it's just like who can win. And when Simone said in her green screen, when she was like, they're in a marital rut, and she said that Contessa can see it, but Scott can see it too, but he's acting like he don't see nothing. And I was like, yeah, I can see that. And then they also brought up how Scott was like, in his family, they didn't talk about anything. But in Contessa's family, all they did was talk about their feelings. So they have to find a happy medium where they're like, they can find a happy medium, basically. Like, Scott about to be 50. You can't be 50 and not be able to communicate your feelings. And Contessa has to learn how to compromise. Like, you can't expect so much out of him if he was not raised that way. So you have to ease somebody into helping them transition to being more open. Like, you can't expect for him to be so open when you married him and he wasn't open. So you knew what you were getting. But I did feel sorry for her, especially when he told her to relax. Like, that pissed me off, because I don't like when people do that to me. Like, calm down. No, don't tell me to calm down. You calm down. Because I'm acting this way because of you. Don't do that. Like, he was like, relax. I see, is she a good one? Because I'd have been like, shut the hell up and don't tell me to relax. Because I'm agitated because of you. So you relax. But, so then we go to Holy. So I thought it was really nice. It's Ariana's birthday, so Anila's Zala's birthday. She looks so cute in her sari and everything with her little tiara and stuff. But they mixed the tradition, her birthday and the holy day together. So Holy is like a festival of love, but it's basically like anybody that you have issues with, you leave it at that festival by throwing the powder on each other. And then they explain what some of the colors mean. So like green is like prosperity and like good fortune. Yellow is like the national color because it's the color of turmeric, which is a common ingredient that comes from like a spice that comes from India. And I think he said red means love and fertility. So I thought it was really nice. Like, I actually was like, oh, this is cool. And I thought the way that they did her birthday at the petting zoo or at the little farm was adorable. Like, I love all those colors. Like, I would love to do that. Like, I would way rather do the holy, like throwing the powder, instead of that whole fun run where they throwing it at you as you running. Like, I'm already sweating. Why are you throwing powder in my face? But I thought it was cool. Like, I was like, oh, see, I would want to do that. All the ladies came except Simone. She probably had something to do, probably birthing a baby. So then we get to Lisa Nicole versus Heavenly. A story as old as time, Beauty and the Beast. I don't know why I referenced Beauty and the Beast. So I know I might watch Beauty and the Beast once I get done doing this video. But at first, when I first saw the clips on the on Twitter and stuff, I thought Heavenly started it, but Lisa Nicole started this argument. So there was a little, like a pony that everybody could ride on. And side note, horses can take a lot of weight. Like, I think horses can take at least like 400 pounds on their back. So like that whole myth about like you're so fat you would injure excuse me, y'all, you're so fat that you would injure a horse's back is a lie, and it don't work that way. Um, Side note, it's different for elephants. Like, everyone likes to ride elephants, but elephants' backs are not made for all of that. So, yeah, animal fact for today. But Heavenly got on the horse first, and then Lisa made a comment where she was like, I'm sorry, I feel bad for the horse's legs because Heavenly was on it. So then when Lisa got on the horse, Heavenly took out her phone and started recording her, and Lisa got a gut, and then she sucked it back in, and Heavenly was making jabs about her gut. And then when she got off the horse, they started throwing insults about so Lisa Nicole said Heavenly's marriage is a fraud. She also said that Heavenly was a drunk. And then Heavenly came back and was like, well, you can't keep a man. And my marriage ain't a fraud because it's 20 years of fakeness and all this stuff. But I do think we're starting to see the cracks in Heavenly's marriage. I honestly think next season, if they have a next season, it might be a breakdown in Heavenly's marriage. And it might be an emphasis on Heavenly's, like, her drinking low-key. Because I don't know, these videos lately that she has put out or have been posted about her have not shown her in the best light. And this is not me saying that I hate Heavenly, because to be honest, I like majority of the cast. Like, there's nobody on this cast that I like dread or just don't see it for. They all have their things with them that I don't like, but most of all, like, they're pretty decent people. But that video of Heavenly going back with her rebuttal to Simone, Lisa Nicole, and Toya, she looked like she might have been intoxicated. And then there was a video of her on a private jet with Quad, Anila, Jackie, and Curtis. And she, like, had on her Burberry. She looked good, but, like, I think she was a little intoxicated too, because she kept, like, wanting to show, like, her bra. And then she said she got that Porsche pee. And I was like, ma'am. She looked a little toasted. And I was just like, okay. So, I don't know. Maybe that will be, like, some people's tie-ins to why they think Heavenly might be a drunkard or whatever. But in this case, like, Heavenly didn't start this. Lisa did, because Lisa didn't need to reference her weight on the horse, because they all were in my opinion, were too big to be on that horse. Like, the horse, to me, it should have, like, only been children, like maybe 15 and younger, and then they should have had an actual horse, because that was a pony. So, and then Anila made it worse, like, yelling. And she almost hit Jackie in the face yelling. And I was like, Anila, take a deep breath and just be like, hey, we not going to do this at my daughter's birthday. And then as they're walking away, Jackie, Anila, and Heavenly are walking away. And Heavenly was like, I didn't start this, which we know. And then Quad comes and, like, Carrie's like, ooh, I'm glad you here, because you came just in time to defuse this. And I was just kind of like, Anila is extra, because there was no need for her to, like, scream like that. And I was like, girl, all you had to do is be very stern and just be like, cut this out. We have my child's birthday. Y'all can take this to another, like, take this in the parking lot, but don't bring this on the premises right here at my baby's function. Like, she did the most to me, and everybody just staring at them like, ooh. And then they cut what's her name? Is it Ariana? I'm hoping I'm saying the little girl. I can't remember the little girl's name right now. But they cut the baby's cake. The cake looked good. They do the holy. They throw in powder. And it seemed to go well. Next episode is going to be a mess. Because Toya calls out Jackie. Which I'm 50-50 on this. Because I'm starting to see that Jackie does use Heavenly as her pit bull a little bit. But I don't know if it's really Jackie's prompt, or if Heavenly knows that Jackie doesn't like these people, so she feels like, you know what, I'm gonna attack this person, and although Jackie's not gonna ride with me, she's not gonna reprimand me because she knows, like, she don't like these people. Side note, Jackie is starting a skincare line, so good for her. You know, build your wealth, Miss Jackie. And yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of like over Married to Medicine. It's not giving what I thought it was gonna give. I didn't think I would miss Mariah because I wasn't really a big fan of Mariah, but I think Mariah plays a key role in this group. I feel like it would balance out because right now, to me, Toya is like othering herself. Like, she's isolating herself because everybody else is cool. Yes, Simone might not be good with Heavenly and Quad, but she's still good with Jackie and Contessa. And she's cool with Carrie and Lisa. And then you have Toya, who is like, she has a riff with Quad. She has a riff with Anila. She has a riff with Anila. She has a riff with like a shaky relationship with Contessa. She has a shaky relationship with Jackie. The only person she kind of okay with is Simone, but that can be shaky too because Simone not afraid to call Toya out. So I'm hoping Toya get it together, or she gonna be finding herself off this show like Mariah did. But yeah, that's it, y'all. If this was all over the place, I apologize. Like I said, I ain't feeling it no more. But yeah, remember to be bravely authentic, and yeah, deuces.